to add resources and add the costing. And you also show how to export the report on a set format, resources, and sorry, my line, I don't know. Can we log in with my phone?
Okay. So are you clear about how to load the resources, how to load the cost, how to check histogram, how to check stack histogram, how to prepare cash flow, how to extract information from Primavera to Excel. So until here, everything is clear to you?
Yes, everything is clear. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the major part. This is the major part of project management. And before that, we have discussed about activity relationship, critical path, critical activities, and multiple float path. Now, whatever things we are going to discuss further, they are interlinked with these topics. Now we have planned everything. We have planned about our resources. We have planned about our activities. We know what is critical path of project we are having now. What are the critical activities we are having now. Now, when we are going for monitoring, now we have to know how much percentage should we complete on so and so date and how much we have achieved, what are the how much delay we are facing, and uh, what is the reason of delay we will get from our sources like site engineers, project manager, or who is the in charge of that project. From them we will get the delay reasons, but how to show that delay in day-to-day monitoring, or in as per our requirement, how to monitor the progress. That thing we are going to learn in today's session. So do you know how to monitor? Earlier you have shown me some updates. You was taking some updates, but how you are monitoring progress in your company or in your ongoing projects?
Normally, my current company where I work, I get update from the stakeholders, those engineering. I reach out, I email them or message them to give me updates. So I update my schedule with the reports I get, with updates I get from them, input it on the PCs on my schedule.
Yeah.
So that
So,
update is
yeah. So, will you share your means any project you have updated, and what are the inputs you have given for that project, and how you are showing delay, and how you know how much delay you are facing in that project?
yeah. With I can share with normally when we had a meeting like a project call meeting, I share my screen. So with the duration and the time, if the activity is supposed to start, maybe it started already, and we're supposed to finish in 2 weeks or so. Definitely in a project, or there's always a delay. It's inevitable. So they were like, it's supposed to have been completed. I'll reach out to them. Is this activity completed? They're like, oh, it's not yet completed. We have a little delay. It's going to be delayed like 5 days. So I will not have to look at the logic ties and the what is driving. So if it's
Yes,
not going
yes.
to if it's not going to affect anything, I will like, okay, it's doable. We can move it. So I will have to move the date with 5 days. And
Yes.
if it's the one that is driving is going to affect, I will reach out to my PM. Like, okay, this what they're saying is they're not going to finish in 5 days. So what are we going to do about it? Then also reach out to my supervisor. Like, okay, we can rearrange the logic tie. So If they say they're going to finish in 5 days, we can rearrange the logic side to make sure that 5 days is completed. It's not going to affect any other crucial activities. So that's what I do.
The term you have used driving. The driving term we are going to discuss first before going for monitoring.
Okay.
How you identify so and so activity driving so and so activity? What is the connection in between driving and sorry, what is the link behind driving? Means what is the factor behind activity driving? What is your understanding about that?
Activity driving is the activity. Okay. If any that activity cause any delay, if it's a driving activity, if it cause any delay, it's going to affect the next activity.
Okay, now forget about delay. If there is a no delay, if there is a no delay, still there is a driving activity.
Yeah.
I'm taking your attention to total float. So float we have discussed. Yeah, so total float is an amount of time where we can delay an activity without delaying end date of the project. So activity which is having total float, we have to check uh, predecessors. In predecessor, we have to check the longest predecessor. Longest predecessor in the sense, let's say one activity is having 3 to 4 predecessors, and that activity which is having start date 1st of September. First predecessor is ending on 25th of August. Second is ending on 27th of August. Third one is ending on, let's say, 20th of August. And last one, fourth one is ending on 31st of August. So in this case, 31st of August is a driving element, is a driving activity for activity which is having start date of 1st of August, 1st of September. Because other activity is having some float. If you calculate, then you will get activity which is ending on 25th, that is having total float of 5 days. The difference between late start and late finish, early finish and early start. That difference we are getting as a float. So that activity is not driving, but activity which is having zero total float, that is definitely driving to the activity which is starting on first. How to check driving activities? How to check driving activities? We are having option in software. We can add one option driving. We will directly come to know that which activity is driving to which activity. How? Let's discuss here. Let me share my screen. My screen. Okay, this is our project. We are having here, we are having activity which is having total float is equal to 0, total float is equal to 18, total float is equal to 6, and so on. Now, if we check each and every activity, here we are having provision of checking driving activity. So let's say if I select this activity, demarcation. So for demarcation, if I add here, I can right click, customize columns, general. In general column, you will get driving. Add driving, apply. So here we will come to know that who is driving demarcation. So you can check here demarcation is driven by site cleaning predecessor. Now, if let's say if we check other activities, no, we are not having multiple predecessors. Okay, let's create some predecessors, multiple predecessors for the activity. Let's say excavation. Again, I will add excavation as a predecessor, area one excavation. Okay. Give me 2 minutes. I just answer the call.
Hello, guys. Good morning. So while he's answering the call, let's have a discussion about the driving activity. I know you guys have experience on that. My thoughts at this stage is that when you have an activity with multiple predecessors, any of them that has a total float of, a float of zero, meaning if that particular activity is delayed, the successor activity, which is the current activity we're looking at, would definitely be impacted. So that would, in my opinion, be a driving activity. And if there are multiple of them, then they will all be driving activities for the activity under consideration. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that's right.
You're right.
Senior scheduler.
Now, Val be senior said like, hey, they hear am.
Now they talk
When they
now. Now
speak
what they
PC,
talk
so
about?
I beg you, I just, you say I fear to talk.
Why not?
share with
Can you
me.
be the senior scheduler right now?
I fear to talk, I beg.
The way you analyze that, no sure say you dey learn at all.
And so,
You know, say scheduling kind of logic. If you combine logic with the functions of the software, then you have nothing else to leave behind.
yeah, which is true. The logic.
Hello.
Yes, well, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sorry. Now we have connected here one more predecessor, which is excavation. Now we are having here multiple predecessor for one activity. But if you check here, who is driving for excavation? Excavation is driven by demarcation, not by excavation. Why? Because if we consider the dates, the earliest date is 6th of means start date is 6th of October, and here finish date of demarcation is a 5th of October. That's why the activity which is having nearest start date of successor activity of predecessor activity of successor activity, that is considered as a driving activity. Are you getting? And if we compare excavation, let's say like excavation, go to the excavation. Excavation is ending on 12th of September, and here activity is starting on 6th of October. So there is a gap in between these two activities, and which is equal to, let's say, 12th September to 6th of October. So almost 18 days of gap. So that's why we are having float of 18 days. Are you getting?
Yes.
Okay. So that's why when we consider, now we are moving towards updation part. When we are going for monitoring, in that case, we have to always check driving activities. So which activity is driving to which activity? Now what happens when we delay some activities? Now see here, these are the activities we are having in a critical path. If we delay any activity, our end date will change. How? We will see right now. Okay. So before going for monitoring, we have to understand what we are going to do exactly in monitoring. So in monitoring, we are focusing on plan versus actual progress. So before that, we have to know about baseline. What is the baseline? Most of time we discuss, we are having baseline schedule, we have to prepare a baseline schedule, or we have to submit baseline schedule to the client. So baseline is a contractual documents on that we mutually agree with client or contractor that this is our start date and this is our end date. This is sequence of activity. This is the critical path. And according to that, we are going to execute our project. Yes.
Yes, sorry, I just wanted to clarify the driving activity. I
Mm-hmm.
was thinking, this is just me thinking aloud, that the predecessor of
Mm-hmm.
activity, in considering which is the driving activity, we would have to look at the float for each of those activities. Now, you also
Mm-hmm.
mentioned that is it the starting date, the starting date of that activity that is closest to the current activity we are considering?
Yes, yes.
Ca- ca-
We are having two types of float. Okay. We are having two types of float. One is total float. What is total float? Total float is an amount of time where we can delay an activity without delaying end date of the project. This is the one thing. Another thing, we are having free float. What is free float? Free float is an amount of time where we can delay an activity without delaying start date of the successor activity. So either total float or free float, we need to take into the consideration, and according to that, we have to check the driving activity. So if we change start date of the successor activity, but it does not affecting on completion date of the project or end date of the project, doesn't matter.
Okay.
But sometimes what happen, we are having some limitations, we are having some criteria from client, or sometimes client has requested you should not change start date of that activity. Either that is in a critical path or that is in not in a critical path, but sometimes client advises, or sometimes client is insisting you should start this activity on so and so date. So at that time we should not change the start date. Sometimes what happens, sometimes client has ordered equipments or machineries to start that activity. If we are delaying the activity, unnecessary he has to pay rent for that activity. Or in other case, you are the contractor and you have hired some equipments or some machineries.
Okay,
Uh,
so
yeah.
quick question with that is when you have such other factors to consider, for instance, for that particular activity as you're explaining, would it then make sense that we would say such activity has a constraint, for instance, must start date?
Yes, we can use constraint. Okay. But what is constraint again? When we use constraint, then we lose the total float. Okay. Now, constraint is just shortcut. We can say shortcut, or we can say is a part which we are going to use to show importance of that activity. Let's discuss here. Okay. Now here, this is the activity we are
Yeah.
having.
Yes, I
Demarcation.
think I understand what you're saying. My question here would be, how do you represent such other factor? For instance, the vendor tells you that, oh, this activity must start on this date because if it goes beyond the date, you're gonna pay a lot more to hire an equipment or to return, that kind of thing. How do we represent it in our documentation in P6?
Yes. So in that case, we need to either assign constraint. When we are assigning constraint, then what happen? That activity change into the critical one. Let's discuss see here status, and let's say demarcation should start on 5th of October at any case. So
Mm-hmm.
I change here start on. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
start on. So here we are having star mark as a constraint.
Yeah,
And see here, total float has reduced to 0.
correct.
So this activity now is we are showing importance that activity have to start on 5th of October. But without respect any respect of sequence, the total float has changed to 0. Earlier we have not mentioned here any float, any constraint. So that activity is not in the critical path, and we are having total float of 18.
Mm-hmm.
When we applied constraint start on, it has changed, it has showing total float is equal to 0. And start date of the activity also not changed. It is having same date.
I have a question.
Mhm.
What's the difference between start on and mandatory start?
What is the difference between?
Start on and mandatory start.
These are the types of constraint. There are two types of constraints, soft constraint and hard constraint in project management.
Okay.
So hard constraint, mandatory start and mandatory finish. You can see this as categorized as a concept is same. If you use mandatory start, let's say mandatory start, same thing happen here. 5th of October, mandatory start. You can change mandatory start here, and according to that, your float will be calculated. Now, see, instead of 4th of October, if I change here 5th of October, if I change here 4th of October. So here, nothing has happened. If I change to 6th of October, nothing is changing because, but here you can see your float has reduced to 17 because you have changed your start date to 16 in mandatory start. The working is same. You are going to lose your total float and that activity become critical one. Are
Okay.
you clear?
Yeah, then I have a second question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is it okay to use negative lag. Because sometimes, okay, let's assume this P, I'm looking at your project now, PCC is supposed to start on the 13th, right,
Yes.
of October. So, and your PM asks, okay, they've not started, they've started already, like since May of the same year. You can put the same dates. So is it okay to use a negative lag or to change the relationship?
Yes, that part we are going to discuss in monitoring. This is our plan. Okay. In plan, what we have planned is leveling and compaction starts on 9th of October, ending on 15th of October. After that, PCC, we are going to start plus 3 days of relationship. But actually on site, what happened? Instead of activity starts leveling and compaction on 9th, and we have started actually PCC
Nine.
on 10th.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so that impact we are going to check. Now, for this, we are having two types of option, written logic and progress override. In that case, what happened? Written logic. First, we discuss the written logic. In written logic, what happened? Software shows you forecasting based on whatever the relationship you have planned. So either you have start activity early, but remaining work will be planned after the data date. This is bit difficult part to understand. I need to show you through the demonstration. We will discuss that part. Just remind me. I will explain this part in detail to you because this is a very important question you
Yeah.
have asked me, and this is the very uh, this is the important thing, and as well as we have to monitor our project based on these two scenario, which is exactly matched to the situation.
Okay.
Let's discuss first how to monitoring, then we will discuss written logic and progress override. Where you will get this written logic and progress override, I will explain you here. Here's schedule options. In options, we are having when scheduling progress activities use written logic and progress override. These two things we are going to discuss in details. Okay. So before going for monitoring, we have to discuss about uh, baseline. So baseline is an exact copy of the project which we are going to monitor. How? Let me show you here. First of all, we have to assign and maintain the baseline. To assign and maintain baseline, we need to go into the project. First, maintain baseline. In maintain baseline, we have to add. So in maintain baseline, we are having two options. Save a copy of the current project as a new baseline. Means we are going to create same copy of the project which we are working now. Another option, convert another project to a new baseline of the current project. This is the option we are going to discuss later. This is the bit advanced option. And when we use this option, when we can use this option, option one, whether we have changed the baseline, means due to addition of scope or due to delay, we are going to change the baseline. Let's say we got extension of time. Extension of time means change management. That is the separate topic we are going to discuss after completing the monitoring part. So change management, we are having in change management, we are having different methods of showing impact of delay or getting claim that we are going to discuss. So for time being, we will concentrate on save a copy of the current project as a new baseline. Say okay. Now new baseline is created here. Close. Again, go to the project, assign baseline. Change your baseline to the new baseline what we have assigned. Primary also, we have not assigned any secondary baseline or tertiary baseline. We don't require this. Primary baseline we need to assign here. B1 means baseline 1, B2 baseline 2. And B1 is always primary baseline, which is our first baseline. Okay. Now we are going to compare the dates. This is what we have planned and how we are going actually on field. So for that, I am going to add few more columns. Right click, go to the columns, dates.
Quick
In
question,
dates,
please.
yes.
Can you remove a baseline after assigning it? After maintaining it, actually.
Okay. Let me close this. Go to the project, maintain baseline. Here, when we add, we get two options. Save a copy of the current project as a new baseline, convert another project to a new baseline of the current project. We are adopting first option. We are copying same project. Okay. Let me delete this one. Okay, we are using first one. Okay, close. After maintaining baseline, go to the project, assign baseline. In assign baseline, we have to use the baseline what we have created, B1. Okay, then again in primary, we are going to use. Okay.
So my question was, the primary baseline that you assigned just now, once it becomes active, can you delete it? So I was playing with a project with a baseline, and I wanted to delete that baseline. It kept telling me that this is active. You cannot delete it.
Yeah, that is true. Once it's active, you can't delete it. Except you have another one, you assigned another one, then you can delete the old one.
Okay, hold on. We will just go step by step. Okay. Now, what we have done, we have assigned baseline, means we have created a copy. Okay. Now, we are going to add dates, columns. In that, we are having BL1 start, means baseline start, which is our planned start, and BL1 finish, which is our planned finish. Start is our actual start, and finish is our actual finish. Let me demonstrate first, then we will discuss one more time. Okay. So again, I will just right click here, go to the columns, go to the dates. In dates, we are having BL1 start and BL1 finish. BL1 start will rename as a planned start for better understanding. Then BL1 finish will change as a planned finish. Start we rename as a actual start. Finish will rename as a actual finish. Total float for time being we will remove. Instead of that, we'll select percentage complete. In percentage complete, we'll take schedule percentage complete and we'll take performance percentage complete. Schedule percentage complete will take rename as a planned percentage complete. Okay. Performance will edit as a actual. Okay. Apply. Okay. So here in activity table, we are having different columns. Okay. Now just concentrate here what things we are getting here now. Okay. In Gantt chart, we can right click bars and we can turn on primary baseline, which is already turned on. We can change shape color from here. I just increase width of the baseline. Apply. Okay. So we are having baseline downside and actual work on top. Right now, baseline and actual work is having same date, start date and finish date. You can observe here. Site cleaning start on 1st September, 4th September, 1st September, 4th September. Let's say entire duration of the project is 70 days and you are instructed that every or let's say every week we are going to update the progress. Now from 1st September, let's say today is 6th of September and your project manager asks you about the progress of the project. So how you are going to present them? Go to the schedule, change the data date. Current data date is the 1st of September. We are going to change that to the 6th of September or let's say 7th of September, Saturday, end of the week. Select and schedule. Now, here you can see baseline is unchanged. Baseline is not moved, but actual work is shifted. Why it has shifted? Now here, actual start date is shifted to 7th of September. Why? Because software doesn't know how much progress you have done or whether you have started site cleaning or not. To indicate that start date, we need to go to the status. You need to update the start date. You need to call your site engineers, you need to call your project manager or who is in charge of area 1 and you check with him. We have planned site cleaning on 1st of September. What is the status of that activity? Then he replied, yes, we have started activity as per plan on 1st of September. Yes, we have started on 1st of September. Now just observe here, you are getting started with baseline. How much percentage complete you have achieved? He said due to rain delay, due to shortage of labor, instead of 100%, we have completed only 80%. It's update here 80%. So reason he has given due to rain and shortage of labor, we couldn't complete the activity 100%. Activity only completed 80%. And due to non-completion of the activity, site cleaning, we are not able to start demarcation. Why? Because relationship with demarcation, we are having finish to start. We have to complete this activity 100%, then and then only we have to go for demarcation. That's why now here you can see your completion date is forecasted 7th of September. Why it has forecasted to 7th of September, that we are going to discuss afterwards. Just we are going to discuss basic things. Now here planned finish you are having 4th of September and now actual finish forecasted which is showing us 7th of September. Now we need to check delay, how much delay we are having here. Add column one more, columns, duration, and here you can select variance, BL1 finish date. Okay. So here we are checking variance with completion date, means difference between plan start and plan finish. So here plan start we are plan finish we are having 5th of September and actual finish we are getting 4th of September and actual finish we are getting 7th of September. The difference we are getting 2 days and minus indicates we are behind. We are behind of the schedule. On top, you are getting overall progress 0.82 is our planned percent and we have achieved 0.61 as actual. So far, we are facing delay of 2 days. In Gantt chart also, same reflection we are having. Actual work, you can see everything is shifted forward. Sorry, everything is shifted to forward. You can observe here and simultaneously you are getting your completion date also shifted. Check here. Your completion date is shifted. So you have to complete project by 24th November. Now it is showing us 26th of November. It's clear. Are you getting?
Yes, clear.
Uh, your doubt is clear?
Yeah, this is clear. No, this one.
I'm still looking at the dates for the actual start date for demarcation, which has site cleaning as a driving activity. Just looking at the dates there, the actual finish date is the 7th of September. And then for demarcation, the actual start date is the same 7th of September. So does it start on the same day or the day after? Or is this a
Yeah.
function
No.
of
No. I
decimals?
wanted to explain you this thing. Initially, are you clear about how to update the progress?
Yes.
Okay. Now, why it is showing us 7th of September? That part I'm going to explain you now. Come to the status. Here, original duration we are having 4 days. Here, whatever planning we have done, we are going to finish activity in 4 days, 1st September to 4th September. It means we have to complete daily 25% of progress or 25% of work. Agree?
Mhm. Yes.
Okay. Now we have started activity on 1st of September. Still we have completed activity 80%. Means 20% work is balance. So as per calculation, to complete 20% of work, we need one extra day.
Yes.
Okay. So here actually we have taken already we have spent 5 days. How 5 days? Because if you check here in calendar, start date is 1st of September. Okay. So 2, 3, 4, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. 5 days we already uh, spent. But here we are having Friday's holiday. So we have spent 5 days from Sunday. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So actually we have taken 5 days. And within 5 days, we have achieved 80% of work. Agreed?
Yeah.
Okay. But still our 20% work is balanced. To complete this 20% of work, we require 1 day. As per calculation, we have to complete 25% work every day. But still we are short of 20% of work and that will take 1 day. So
Yeah.
5 plus 1, add complete, we require 6 days. So 6 days, if we add into 1st of September, we'll get 7th of September, excluding non-working days. Friday, we are having holiday. So software is showing us 7th of September is our completion date, forecasted.
Yes.
If you are completing earlier, then it's good. You will not get this delay. Let's see here. So we have started 1st of September and let's say we have completed this activity on 6th of September. 6th of September is a Friday. So let's say on 5th of September. So delay turn to 0 and you are completing activity 100% here without any delay.
Okay. So even in this example now, the change that you made, the actual start date for demarcation, which is the successor activity, is still the 7th of September. So my original question was, when it finished, when the predecessor site cleaning finished on the 7th of September, I was asking why demarcation had to start on the same 7th of September when it is a finish to start relationship. Was it
So
because of the
let's
settings
let's
in?
let's change here again. Let's say 80%. Okay. So yes, demarcation here is showing us starting on 7th of September.
Yes, so I was asking whether that is a function of the settings, maybe decimals in
Yes,
all the
yes.
24 hour timing clock setting.
Uh, yes, there is chances of setting. If we change here two decimals, then we will get the exact figure. If we go to the edit user preferences, unit and time, let's say decimal, get two decimals, and duration format in two decimals. Close. Now you will have here. So here minus 1.8. It's not even 2. Minus 1.8 days of variance we are having here.
Okay. Can you change the time the clock to 24 hour period? Let's see if that, because I'm thinking that that date should change to 8th of September, or at least we know what time that the other one, the driving activity, is ending,
Yes,
and then
yes,
when the new one is starting.
yes, you are right. Actually, this activity should start on next day, 8th of September. But here, due to some error in calendar or due to some error in activities, we are getting this update. But if you check here, as per plan, this activity is starting on 5th of September. When it finish on 4th of, it is starting on 5th of September. But here we are not getting that sequence 7th of September, and here starting on same date. Even though here also it is starting on same date.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. It might be the clock setting. If you change it to
Yes,
24 hour period, we may be able to see what time the predecessor ends and then what time the
yes,
successor
yes,
starts.
yes.
It will make it
Yeah,
clear.
that also we can see here. Hold on.
24 hour period. Yeah. Okay.
See,
So now I
yeah,
have a
here,
timestamp.
yeah, yeah,
So
here we are having the error. Actual start same here. Everywhere
good.
we are having mismatch in calendar, but in plan start, plan finish, we are having same. Here, activity starts on 7 a.m. and finish on 8 p.m. Again, next day it is starting on 7 a.m., finished on 8 a.m. But here we are not getting that information. Here it is activity starting on 12 a.m., ending on 5.36. Again, same day it is starting 5.36. That is
Yeah,
the error.
it makes sense now because this is demarcation is starting just at the time the site cleaning is finishing.
Yes, yes.
So it makes
But
sense now.
yeah, but here what happened actually in project management, it should start. It should start on next day. When you are saying site cleaning is finishing on so and so date, it is going to start on next day. So here we are getting error in actual start and actual finish. This is because of we have changed the calendar, or in between we have updated something. That's why we are having error here in actual start and actual finish.
Okay, thank you. I think I understand what I'm
Yes.
asking
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. I appreciate your interest and the point you have carried. Nobody usually understood just nobody catch this error. You should totally concentrate on learnings what we are learning, and you are having good observation. Let me change this to one
No, you
decimal.
didn't say anything concerning that comment. Why? You see? You see what Kusha is saying?
Huh?
You didn't hear what he was saying about you?
Oh, thank you.
You didn't hear anything? Or he said a lot?
I
I don't
think he
want to
didn't
dis
get
I don't want
he
to
didn't
distract
get
the
your
class, please. Thank
No,
you.
it's okay. It's part of the teaching, right?
No,
Thank
he
you.
is having good knowledge, and he is having good concentration. He is grasping the concept properly. So he has to get good job. But
Ah,
why
yeah,
he,
yeah.
yeah, why he is not having a good job in his hand, I don't know. He is having good knowledge.
He's not looking for a job, oh. Ask him. He's not looking for maybe after this class he will start looking for one.
You have to search. You have good knowledge.
Thank you, Kusha.
You have good knowledge. You have to start, because see, there one more Nigerian person. He had joined me through one institute. His name is Godwin. He is working in uh, New York, I think. I will check with him. But he is working as a planning engineer, and now he is learning the things with me.
That's good.
Yes, in USA, there is a huge demand for planners, and they are started implementing planning concepts in their day-to-day life. So, are you clear how we can monitor and how the planned percentage? Okay, now here we are. Are you clear about how the completion date is forecasted, actual finish is forecasted? Are you clear, or you are having any doubts?
I think I'm clear. What of others?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm clear with that.
Okay. So here, let's say we have started one activity, and now another scenario. So as earlier, Phil said, if we start activity early without any relationship, yes, we can show here. Let's say after site marcation, we got some enough front, and we are going to start this activity early, demarcation. Okay. So I can mark here started, and let's say we started demarcation on 4th, and let's say we have completed this activity 20%. Okay, but still we are having delay here. Why? Because what does software do? If you check here in Gantt chart, yes, in Gantt chart, what software is doing, your remaining work, demarcation, 80% remaining work is planned after when you complete site cleaning. Here also, the same thing. You can check in Gantt chart. Once you complete site clearing, you are going to start demarcation. Why? because we have adopted method written logic. So here logic is having importance. You cannot bypass, you cannot override over the logic. But in other case, just observe here. Now we are having completion date for demarcation 8th of September. Now if we change the option progress override, close. Now you can see here both activities completing on same date and delay has reduced to 1 day. Now here both activities completing on same day because you have started early this activity without considering the relationship. We are overwriting with ongoing relationship or with ongoing progress. So we are completing this activity on same date. Are you getting? Let me change here one more time. Observe here. Observe in Gantt chart. Or you can practice, you can check, you can take two activities. One is start to start with some lag, update it, and use what is written logic and another progress override and observe the difference. Hello.
Hello?
Yes. Are you clear?
Yeah, I'm clear. I don't know about the others though.
Yes.
Okay. So will you try in your system and will you check what is the progress override and what is the written logic? Hello.
Hi, we're here.
Yeah, Kusha, please, I don't know if you could just explain more the difference between override and retain logic, please,
Yes.
if you don't
Yes.
mind.
We'll go with only two activities. Okay. Let me
Okay.
close this. will be very easy to understand with two separate activities. Yeah. We'll have here two activities. One is let's say activity A for duration 10 days. Activity B, same duration 10 days. Relationship we will give here finish to start. Okay. For this activity, we add resource. Let's say we'll take one resource, Mason, and same Mason for this activity. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I am going to update this progress after 4 days. Let's say 10th of September. Sorry. Now we are going to assign baseline. Okay. Now let's update the progress after 4 days. Now here you can see activities shifted because we have not mentioned any progress. Let's say we have started activity as per plan on 6th. Out of 40, completed 10%. Okay. Again, sorry. So this activity we have started on time on 6th of September, and out of 40 we have completed 10%. Parallelly, we have started activity B also because early start we got enough front, and we have started this activity on 8th of September, and we have completed this activity 5%. Now you have started this activity early, so you should get benefit. There should not be a delay. Still your system is showing a delay of 3 days. You are behind. But actually you have made some progress here for another activity which is not even started as per plan. Now, why this is happening here? Because we have adopted option return logic. In return logic, what is happening? Whatever work you have done, that work is planned as per relationship what you have provided. Means finish to start. Once you finish the activity A, then and then only you are going to finish activity B. Whether you have started early or not, doesn't matter. You have to start activity B. You are going to finish activity B once you complete the activity A as per the relationship. Now, in other case, what happen if I change the progress override? See what happened? You are ahead of the schedule 7 days. Means you are completing project early. That is also 7 days earlier. You can see here actual finish is shifted to 22nd of September because you have started this activity early. Your planned finish is 29th September. As per plan, you are going to finish on 29th September, but you are actually finishing on 22nd of September. This happened because of you started this activity early. And in this case, your override uh, logic of the activity is not taken into the consideration. Are you getting?
Yes.
Yes, I got it.
So does that mean then that activity B, the second activity, is now out of sequence or can be considered an out of sequence activity?
Yes. Now here what happened? The whatever progress you are going to enter means you have started this activity early, parallel with activity A. Means 6th September is actual start of activity A, 8th September is actual start of activity B. So instead of finish to start, here start to start plus 2 days, you are started the activity. Now, according to that, the whatever the duration you required, let's say 5%, remaining is 95%. So 95%, we again required 10 days. So 10 days will be added from 8 September plus 10 days, which is showing us 22nd September, excluding holidays. Whatever the holidays we have having in between, that is not considered. So we are going to finish this activity early as per our plan, 29th September. Again, if you change the written logic, you are in delay. Minus 3 days means you are behind schedule 3 days. You are going to complete activity on 2nd of October.
Okay, so activity B, obviously, with what is going on with what we are seeing, the progress from the field is now out of sequence because it's starting earlier than scheduled. Is it better to represent it with a lead time
Yes.
or to leave it?
See, usually in practice, we have to follow written logic. We have to follow what logic we have given. But sometimes what happen, we have started activity and management or uh, client wanted to check us the progress, whether we are ahead or behind of that early start. So in
Yes.
this case, yeah, in this case, you can show progress override, but usually we have to go with written logic. We have to consider whatever the relationship we have given, and according to that, we have to monitor the progress.
Okay, so my thoughts, which is now a question, is given the scenario, the 5% completion for the driving activity completes or before A completes, means we are not following the logic. However, if we want to clearly state the progress and make all stakeholders become aware of what the true situation, is it then better to still use the finish to start relationship with a lead time of whatever amount of days activity B has started earlier than the finish time of activity A?
Yes, you can do here. You can come back to the predecessor, okay? And here, let's say you can change the relationship, start to start, and let's say 3 days. It doesn't matter. But here again you are getting progress, you are ahead of the schedule in written logic also. You can show, you can indicate whatever the exact scenario, because as per baseline relationship is same. You can observe here in relationship 17th of September, 18th of September. Once you complete the activity A, you are going to start activity B. But actually what happened, you are completing, you are started early activity early because of you got enough work front, or because of you got the all necessary conditions, so you have started. So you can show, you can present. Or in other case also, if you are delaying, that part also you can change here in relationship. Once you assign the baseline, in monitoring part you can show. Let me show you here. Okay, let's close this project for time being. Now here we are having 2 days of delay. But if you observe the criticality of the project, okay, so site cleaning, this is the driving part. But you think this delay can be mitigated, or can we are not because of slow start, we are not going to uh, face delay. So you can show here, you can match the date here. This is the practice, general practice. You can go to the predecessor, or you can change any link. Let's say you can match these states. Likewise here, shuttering of footing or reinforcement. Here we are having some lag. Start to start plus 4. You can reduce that lag and you can match the date. Here 1st of October and 3rd of October. Planned phase 1st of October. Planned actual phase we are having 3rd of October. But you are 100% confident that we are not facing any delay in area 1. We will complete at per time. So you can reduce this start to start plus 2 days. So everything is on time. If you check here, delay is 0. Delay is 0. Whether for activity you are having some delay, but in completion of the project, you are not having any delay. You can show, you can change such links as per requirement, which is allowed at the time of monitoring. You can change the sequence of the activity. You can add some more uh, predecessors. You can change some predecessor which is which is applicable. That is this is the uh, allowed in project management. You can show the realistic scenario by changing the lines, by changing the sequence, changing the lag. You can present realistic scenario of the activity. Now, when you think at the time of monitoring, you have to think because of delay of this activity, what is the impact? Which activities are going to delay? If you think, let's say, due to late delay of site cleaning, due to site cleaning, this activity also needs to delay site cleaning area 2. Then you can assign predecessor site cleaning area 1. So that delay will be reflected here also. Now see, here we can assign that predecessor. site cleaning, which is not driving. Driving is casting of footing because this is the main link. So it is not going to reflect here. So whatever the changes we require at the time of monitoring, we can implement as per project management norms. It's clear to you?
Yes.
Any doubts, any difficulties?
No, it's clear. Thank you.
Yeah. So this is about monitoring. We are going to monitor the progress. So I want some input from you. You have to create some projects. You have to create some realistic scenario, because when we are going to discuss change management, you should be the perfect in monitoring part. What is the baseline? How delay is calculated? How percentage complete is calculated? That thing you should know in detail. So change management is a totally new topic. Totally new topic. We will going to discuss in next session, next lecture, because we need to take one case study. I have prepared some projects we will take as a case study. But before that, you need to find out what are the major delay reasons in projects. Most of time, project is delayed by change in design, then documentation, financial status. These are the main reason behind the delay of the project, that you need to find out what are the major delay reasons we are having. Just give me 2 minutes. These are the delay reasons you need to find out, and you need to create some realistic scenario so that we can go for change management. There are 3 to 4 methods of change management we are going to discuss in detail. So
Okay,
I hope yes.
when are we going to discuss the M value management?
Yes, actually, earn value management we can discuss after uh, monitoring, but I wanted to teach you about uh, change management. Okay, we can go with earn value first, then we can go for change management.
Okay.
Okay, for earn value management, you need to go through some definitions. You should know what is planned value, what is earned value, what is actual cost, and you should know what are the some ratios: schedule variance, cost variance, schedule performance index, cost performance index. These are the 4 parameters. Based on that, health of the project is defined. Health of the project means whether we are over budget, whether we are under budget, whether we are spending our resources efficiently, or we are not utilizing resource properly. That kind of analysis we can present through earn value. Yes.
Yes, I just want to quickly ask, when you're customizing the detailed section of the activity, where you have the lower section now, where you have lag, is there a place you can, do we have lead in P6? Because I keep
So
hearing lead, but I haven't seen it anywhere.
which one? Which option?
Lead, Lead, like when you have the positive, when you start early.
Yes, yes. Here lag, in lag, right?
Yeah, so opposite of lag.
Yeah. No, we don't have lead option here. Here we can indicate lag. Uh, we can use negative lag to show, but most of time we have to use lag. Here lag is considered in both way, start to start plus 4 days of lag, or start to start minus 2 days of that lag. But we generally don't use negative lag. Why? Because see, when why we are using a relationship to show the impact of the date. Now we are having site cleaning and demarcation. Start to start plus 2 days of lag means when we start site cleaning, after 2 days we are going to start demarcation. But there is a no such activity. If you want to use negative lag, then you can go for this relationship. SF, start to finish. Because negative lag we are not using. If we are using demarcation, start to start minus 2 days means when we are going to start a site cleaning, before that 2 days we are going to start demarcation, which is practically not possible. Are you getting?
Yes, I understand what you mean.
Yes.
So we can as well work out the maybe finish to finish relationship with a lead time, and then
Yes, yes.
do
Always
it that
lead
way.
time we have to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So until here, everything is clear to you.
Yes.
I think he is not having uh, earn value management presentation. I will just share with
No, I
everyone.
have it. I have the one you shared last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you gone through the presentation?
Yes.
Okay. So what is your understanding? What is planned value cost?
What I understand is that anything that is negative, we are behind, and anything positive, we are on budget and we're on time.
No. Okay. We'll discuss one by one. Okay. Let me close this project. We'll take example of one activity. It will be very easy to understand. Let
There is
me add.
something Phil knows. Phil, tell us
Hello, what's that?
something you were singing. Um, children eat apple. Everyone,
Everyone
every
solve
person, every
everybody's problem.
someone else's problem. Yes.
What else's problem?
Okay.
Children eat
So,
apple. Someone else's problem.
okay. So, shall we discuss earn value? It will take some time, but we'll discuss. If you feel bit heavy, just inform me. Okay. So, let's take one example here. One activity, excavation, which is having overall duration 10 days. Let's assign some resources and cost. Planting. Okay, resources. Planting. Or we can assign resources. One is non-labor resource, one is a labor resource, and one is a material resource. Three type of resources we have assigned for this activity. Okay, so let's say soil we required 10 ton. That is the only change I have made here. Now, first of all, we'll check budget of the activity. total budgeted cost. Because earn value is totally dealing with cost, earn value management. Or you can say cost controlling also for earn value management. So here I will add one column, budgeted total cost. For time being, we'll remove variance BL1 finished date, apply. Okay. So total budget of the activity we are having 467,370, which is entire cost of the activity excavation for 10 days. Now, first of all, we need to update the progress. Okay. After 2 days, we are going to update the progress. Let's say on 8th of September, select schedule. So as per 8th of September, we have to complete, sorry, every time I forgot. Okay, so let's assign baseline. Okay. Now we have to update the progress. So as per 8th of September, we have to complete this activity 20%, but let's say we have completed activity only 10%, just for understanding 10%. Okay, so this is our progress in terms of plan versus actual. In terms of cost, what we have done, let's discuss now. Budgeted total cost, entire cost of the activity is or project is 467,370. First thing we need to learn about planned value cost. What is our planned value cost? Right click, go to the columns, go to the earn value. Earn value. In earn value, you will get here planned value cost. Planned value cost. Use it. Take it last, which is called PV. Select OK. Now here planned value cost we are getting 93,474. Why it is showing us 93,474? Why not 99,000? Why not 89,000? Can anybody explain? As per plan, we have to complete 20% of work. Agree?
Yes.
So 20% of your budget, can you just calculate 467, 370, 20% of 467, 370?
So that would be 253,121. 253,121.
No. 20% of 467, 370.
93,474.
What am I doing, sir?
Okay.
93,474.
Not 92, 93. 467, 370.
370.
93 for,
Okay, 93,474.
yeah.
Okay. So that cost we are getting here in planned value cost. Clear? Are you clear?
Yes.
Okay. Then we'll add one more column. Earn value cost. Earn value cost, we are getting 46,737. Why not we are getting 50,000, 40,000? So earned value cost is whatever the actual work we have done. As per actual work, as per actual completion, we have to spend 46,737, which is 10% of your overall budget. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, interesting part is actual cost. Earned value, actual cost. Actual cost, right now we are having here 0. Here, this cost we need to manually update. Or in your case, you are getting actual cost is same as earned value cost, because my software is crack version. If you are using original or paid version, then you will get here same cost as a earned value cost. But in actual practice, we are not able to spend exact cost what we have planned. Either we spend excess or we spend less. That part we need to update here. So here in labor units, you have to either update units or cost. My suggestion, always go with cost. So I have selected here labor cost. So labor cost, overall labor cost for excavation is 40,670. Now, as per progress of 10%, I need to spend 10% of 40,670, which is 4670, right? Are you getting?
Yeah.
But 40,670, 10% of 40,670 is 4670. But actually, I am spending 5,000. Okay, software is not taking this amount. So I need to just restart the software.
Okay, so the end value is the budgeted cost of the actual work performed.
Yes.
I think that makes it
That
a
is,
lot
yeah,
simpler.
yeah.
So when you look at the actual work that has been done and calculate the cost attributable to it, that is the earned value.
Yes. So now you will get the difference, what we are going to actually present. Just allow me some time. Let my software open. Okay, so as per progress, I have to spend on labor 4670, but actually I have spent 5,000. So when I spend 5,000, I have spent excess amount how much? Let's calculate here. Okay, so 40,670 into 10% divided by 100. So this much cost actually I should spend, but how much I am spending? 5,000. So how much extra I am spending? 933. 933 I am extra spending. So that cost will be added at completion. Means this is my budget. This is my budget 40,670, but I am spending this much amount extra. So that cost I need to add here at completion, because I'm spending excess amount. So that amount I'm going to add here. 933 plus 40,670. So 41,603 is my at completion cost. So that cost I'm reflecting here. 41,603. 41,603. And based on that, my remaining cost is calculated. So remaining cost is what? Add complete minus actual. So remaining is 36,603. That much amount, that is my remaining amount. This is for one part. Now you can see here actual cost 5,000 I am getting here. Same way I have to update it for non-labor. So for non-labor I have to spend overall budget is 406,700. So 10% I need to spend how much? 406,700 into 10 divided by. So I need to spend 40,670. But actually I am spending here, for better calculation, we'll consider here 45,000 I am spending. So how much extra I am spending here? 45,000 minus 10% of 40670. So this much amount I am spending extra, 4330. So that 4330 will be added in my budget, 406,700. So this will be my at completion cost. At the end of the project, I am spending this much for 10% of progress. So I am just going to update here this much for 411,030. So you get here actual cost has increased 50,000. Actually, you are spending here 50,000. Earn value is 46,737, but actually you are spending 50,000. Same way, material cost 20,000 you have planned for material, so 10% you have to spend 2,000, but actually you are spending 3,000. So as per this calculation, you have to spend 21,000 at completion cost. So overall, your actual cost is 53,000. As per progress, you have to spend 46,737, but actually you are spending 53,000. Now here onwards, we have to calculate the ratios. Everything is inbuilt in Primavera. So you can add directly columns. First thing we need to check is schedule variance. Earn value, schedule variance. Apply. Okay. So what is schedule variance? Schedule variance is earn value minus planned value. So earn value, we are having 46,737 minus planned value 93,474. Bracket means negative. You are getting bracket means negative. If your schedule variance is negative, means you are behind schedule. You are not utilizing resources appropriately. Same way, you can go for cost variance. Earn value, cost variance. Apply. Okay. So cost variance, we are getting 6263. Why? Cost variance is earn value minus actual cost. Earn value, we are having 46,737 minus actual cost 53,000. So difference 6263, bracket means negative, means our project is over budget. We are not spending as per our plan. Either you can show these two ratio, or you can add two more ratios. Schedule performance index columns. Go to the earn value. Schedule performance index. SPI. So schedule performance index, we are getting 0.50. What is schedule performance index? Earn value divided by planned value, which is less than 1, means utilization of resource is not proper and we are behind the schedule.
Yep.
Then another ratio we have to check, cost performance index, CPI. Cost performance index is equal to earn value earn value divided by actual cost. Earn value we are having 46,737 divided by actual cost 53,000. So cost performance index is less than 1, means we are over budget. We are not spending as per plan. We need to check our spendings. We need to control our cost. So if you have heard term cost controller, or if you know the position, most of time company hires for a cost controller, they used to do this thing, only earn value management. So if ratio is exceeding, if ratio is not as per the company's benefit, then they need to recalculate the cost. They need to check the methods what we are using. They need to do value engineering again, and they have to control their cost. Now, for 10% of progress, you are going to spend 6263 extra. Then to achieve 467, what will be your uh, forecasted cost that we will get here through graphical presentation, as well as we will get one more column here. So after adding this, we can go to the tools, enterprise. We can go to the enterprise, and in tracking, we can use one more layout, earn value curves. In your system, we are having earn value curves. Apply. Okay. So here, let me change the time scale. 3 lines. Pick day 1. Apply. Okay. Again, right click, profile setting, cost, total cost. Let's deselect this 3. Apply. Oh, sorry. Let's go for planned value cost first. Apply. Okay. So planned value cost, overall budget we are having, which is near to 488. Exact value we are getting in table. Now, as per this progress, we will get how much we need to spend, how much we have planned. With this intersection, we will get as per today's progress, as per on 8th of September, how much we need to spend. That part we are getting here through intersection. If you draw one horizontal line, you will get exact amount. Same way, if you go to the profile setting, earn value cost, apply. Okay. So here we are getting earn value cost with intersection of this line. If you draw another line, you will get your earn value cost. Same way, you can add actual cost here, actual cost. So actual cost is bit high with earn value. Again, if you draw line, you will get here. One more line, estimate at completion. Estimate at completion, select, apply. Okay. So this is the forecasted line you are getting here, estimate at completion. What will be the estimate at completion you are having, because we have spent extra amount. So that is reflected here in your altogether amount. That is reflected here. So same way, whenever you go for monitoring the cost, these three parameters will be changed as per your progress and as per whatever the inputs you are adding. Are you getting? I think this earn value is bit heavy for you in today's session. Just go through the recordings. We will repeat this part again in our next session. Important part, cost controlling. You just go through the presentation, understand the terminology, try to implement in your in your day-to-day life, uh, in your projects. Any doubt and difficulties, or even though we will discuss in the next session in detail, earn value. How much you understood about earn value in percentage? 50%?
No, 50. Let me say 40%.
Okay, no worries, because this is the bit difficult task to understand. So first of all, you go through the basic, means
Okay.
assigning cost and just add the column planned value, earn value. I think actual cost, adding actual cost is little bit tough for you. That we will explain. I will explain in next session one more time.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so keep practicing whatever the things we have discussed, just revise, practice it. Uh, we'll continue in next week
All
again.
right. Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Yeah.
Thank you.